Hello tacticians, it's Nox here, and so is the latest Guild War. This time we're up against the Engine Seers of Mars and we're going to have a little look at the new layout. But before I get into all of this, just want to say my usual thank yous, and today they go to Snorzard, Bullgrim, player 7873 and player 8366. All of you have used my friend code and it is very much appreciated, so thank you once again. The Engine Seers of Mars are very close to us in their guild raid position. They're currently at 84 and I believe we are currently at 89. So this is going to be a very close battle indeed. So looking at their defence, we've just got to their second line where they have the landing pad. Now this is a great opportunity for me to talk about this new zone. And this zone is the source of the Angels of Death buff, where at the beginning of the defender's third turn, 2 jump pack intercessors are summoned supporting the defenders. They are affected by all other defender buffs and their stats depend upon the rarity cap of the defenders. So the higher the rarity cap of the defender's zone, the more powerful these guys are going to be. And this is a regional buff, so it's going to affect itself and all adjacent zones above, below, to the left and right of it until this zone is destroyed. As such, once you find this zone, you should really take care of it immediately to remove that buff from the ones that it's providing it to. And this is a zone that will be very easy to find because of the fact it will give this additional buff to the zone below it. So you know exactly where it's going to be as soon as you see this buff. There is one more quality of life adjustment that has been made to the Guild War, and that's this icon down here, which the guild leaders and probably their officers have got access to. You click on this button and then you can set a priority target, which shows without any doubt which area that you should be attacking. So if your guild leaders have used this, listen to them and attack where they're asking you. So let's go in and attack a team which I hope I'll be able to defeat with one of mine. So I am going to push forward first of all, hoping this guy's going to come onto the barbed wire and indeed get shot at by Ray-Vass. I'll put Athana nearby and let's prepare for the counterattack. Well, it doesn't really matter where Celestine goes. And this is why Ray-Vass is so good. He has seriously helped me out as it is. So let's finish off their Aleph Null, who is the biggest threat that I have now. Mainly because it is Diamond 3 and Volk is only Diamond 1. So let's go in and hopefully, oh boy, this could be bad. This may have been a mistake. And let's, oh, you know what? We have to finish it off. We didn't. This could have been a big mistake. There's one taken care of. And we need to make sure, well, do we? We'll make sure these are done anyway, just in case Volk proves to be difficult. And there come the intercessors, and as you can see, you've got time to complete the mission before these guys show up. But as long as you defeat all of the enemy characters first, they're not going to hang around once the enemy is destroyed, and you'll win without having to take care of these. Just like that. That was a good defensive lineup. That Aleph Null was quite scary. The second team I'm going to be sending my Tyranid team against, and I can't go too far forward with the Neurothrope here because Celestine will certainly rip it apart. However, the Tyrant Guard could certainly be an option to use. But there's no need to rush in just yet, and as such I'll summon in the Tyranid Warrior and just get people into position for the usual counterattack. That Tyranid Warrior doing some work. Now, the thing is, I would like to be able to get to Commissar Yarrick, but unfortunately I'm not in the best position to do so. The best that I can do, I think, would be to move him to there, that one to there, and let's get rid of the Overwatch on this guy and give it suppression. Now, I don't really want to put my Neurothrope any closer to Celestine. So, well, I guess we'll taunt her, so can't go any closer. And start summoning in. Deathleap will go in to attack Azrael, and Volk will go a bit tit for tat for this one. Shall we finish him off? Well, let's see how well we do against Celestine first. She is going to cause some problems, so let's finish her off. Not quite. In come the intercessors, and they're probably going to cause me some trouble now. Let's finish off Celestine. Volk will go after his favourite target. Do we get... No, we don't. That is a shame. Let's go into the long grass. So we're focusing on Yarrick here. Let's get rid of this intercessor. And we should be able to kill Yarrick. Nice. Not quite. Ah, there you go. The one thing I noticed whilst doing those attacks is I was getting attacked by what I thought was a machine of war, but in fact the Vox station has had a buff. They now get the Valkyrie strike, which is at the end of the first, third and fifth defender turn. It marks a hex anywhere on the battlefield. At the beginning of the next defender's turn, units on the target hex and all surrounding hexes are hit with Hellstrike missiles and lose an amount of health depending on the rarity cap. I must admit, I completely missed out on this, and that's why it's now being included in this video, just to let you know where these Valkyrie strikes are coming from. They're coming from the Vox station, so when you see this Vox station, it might be something that you want to take care of. And finally, once you've done 5 attacks, there is now a checkbox to auto-enlist in the next war, and if you press the I next to it, it will tell you all about it. So auto-enlist will enable the auto-enlist in the next upcoming war. With auto-enlist enables, you will automatically claim the same zone as in the previous war as soon as the preparation phase starts. This means you'll be guaranteed to take part in the next war without needing to manually enlist. Now this is a great quality of life, as it basically means you've got fewer clicks to remember to do and you'll just automatically take part, which I think is great that it is there. But you can only do it once you've attacked 5 times. So make sure you get those attacks in for your guild, get some guild currency, and auto-enlist for the next war. If you like these videos, then it would be much appreciated if you at least think about using my friend code, as it really does help me out. Or if you or your guilds are looking for a new home, please reach out to any of the guilds shown, as we'll always welcome new people into our midst. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the battlefield.